Yep.
Hello, hi everybody, it's Orla here from orlabeesclothing.com, Orlabees Clothing and Jewellery Facebook page. Welcome, thank you to anybody that's tuning in. It's a lovely sunny day today, but it's also a windy, very autumnal day. I hope everybody's well, and thank you so much for liking and sharing along the way. Just the first thing, ladies, is I just want to say apologies for last week, because we had great problems with the live and we were broken up into 3 pieces. Because of that, ladies, it was not really a very successful video, and I didn't do the prizes on the back of that. But don't worry about that, there are prizes for other people. I'll just, first of all, if I can find it here in this book, read out the name, because we're always a week behind anyway, and there were ladies that won prizes. I haven't sent them out, ladies, but I will. There was so much stock genuinely came in this week, I didn't have a chance. And the prizes were for Mary Malloy, and she won the tunic, ladies, and the trousers, and she came first. Then the poncho was won by Patricia Davenport. Hi Patricia, the ladies have given me their addresses. And then Barbara Walsh in Finglas, she won the 3rd prize, which was a top. So thanks a million, ladies, for partaking in that, and again apologies on last week's. This week we will have a prize, ladies. Again, sorry about that, but there was no point. The video was so disjointed, it was all over the place. So I hope that some people are tuning in. If you are tuning in, hi and welcome. It's Orla here from orlabeesclothing.com, Orlabees Clothing and Jewellery Facebook page. If you could possibly like and share this video, we'd be absolutely delighted, because it gets us out to more people, and I see my son laughing as I do my spiel. It gets us out to more people, and there's a chance that we pop up on somebody's live and that they might like the clothes that they see. We are a home-based business. We post out nationwide all over Ireland for €2, and we sell clothes for ladies of all shapes and sizes, and basically I think that's it. A lot of them are Italian design, Italian style clothing. Where did I want to start? I said about that, the prizes, ladies, for this week are going to be, because I think we had this up on our little promotional thing we did, which is going to be this top, which was the feather tunic, which I think is absolutely beautiful, ladies. I'll show you that in a minute. I'll try one on. And then our ongoing lovely tunics, and that's a grey one, and coming with the necklace, and that's the prize for this week. So if you could possibly like, share and tag a friend, we'd really be grateful. Just, ladies, kicking off, you'll have to forgive me, because genuinely so much stock came in, and I've been working away trying to put it on, and I have been. This jacket that I've on me, ladies, is a new one in. It's, I wouldn't say it's light, it's actually, I'm quite surprised, it's actually quite warm. Roughly, I don't even have it named, ladies, but I will have it on by later this evening, so if you can bear with me, and to anybody that's watching the videos then later on, it should be on. It's a floral style jacket. I'll just show you it at the back, ladies. It actually has a little, the collar up like that, which, you know, you can fasten it up. I thought it went nice over the stars, and the stars have come back in. Different type of star, ladies, more the winter type star. Now we do have the sweatshirty star, but this one, ladies, I just wanted to say about the star is that basically we've put these on. We will have, again, these aren't on, ladies, because you'll see I had a whole load of other stuff to put on. The stars are a little reversible star. In this one, ladies, this one is the navy, and they come roughly in size anything from a 14, and they do genuinely fit from a 14 up to a 24. I might say even a 26, ladies, but I think we're down as selling to a 24 on them. They're really comfortable, lovely, comfortable, soft fabric. It's quite marly, so you can see it. We did do these before, and they were sold last year. They always do a little change, some sort of a change on this. I noticed this year they've done it in this, last year they had it with the tie strings, and I will have some tie stringed ones, but this year you have it with the kind of an arching top that I think, or an arching end, sorry, which I think is really quite complimentary. That's it from the side, ladies, and that's it at the back. It's warm, it's comfy. Ladies, none of these clothes are absolutely roasting, because they're tending not to be like on the wool side, even though they appear very much as a knitted fabric. So what you do if you find it cold, genuinely, is just put on another cami. None of us want to be kind of with clothes up to the neck. You can also do your scarves and stuff. The reason I want to talk about the sparkle is just to say that genuinely they're a lovely top. As we get into the winter, you'll find that you're looking for something to kind of jazz up your wardrobe just a little bit. And with just one piece of sparkle like that plain, even if you're not mad on the sparkle, you find we get into the depths of winter and they're just a really nice thing to be able to fish out. If you have to go out real quickly, you hadn't planned, and you're kind of, do I need to be dressed up? Do I not need to be dressed up? Just put one of them on. You can wear it with a dark pair of trousers or genuinely a light pair of trousers. You'll see today, ladies, I ain't given up on the weather yet. I've got my summer sandals on. I have this thing, ladies, about going into the winter too soon. And it really bugs me because I feel then that we have, you know, like we just have winter. It's just forever. So I still haven't given up. I'm still not putting socks or whatever on. I will I'll do that at the end of the month, so I'm staying with my sandals and stuff, so forgive me on that, ladies, if you're all ahead of me in boots and what have you. So anyway, that's that, ladies. I'm going to put these on at €25. They're a fabulous top, and as I said, I think you can dress them up or down. This one is a lovely one. I just want to show you. It's the rust. And again, just ladies, to see at the back, it's just a plain little back, and it almost has a flap, which is lovely for the ladies that are bigger, in that it gives kind of plenty of space just in the back. A fabulous little top, really. And ladies, don't worry about washing, as anybody will tell you that bought them. This piece is all sewed on, but it is, if you like, a separate piece. I had mine last year. I still have it, a mustard one, and it did absolutely fabulously well. And basically, ladies, you wash them, you throw them in the machine, turn them inside out with the rest of your wash. Normally nowadays we're washing on like 30 to 40 degrees mixed washes, and hang it up, and you don't need to iron it, ladies. If you want to iron it, that's fine, but you don't need to. And again, the fact that this is 2 pockets, I think it's actually a must-have for the winter. Genuinely, ladies, and at €25, I don't think it's going to break the bank. That's it in the blue. We had it in the rust, and we have it here, ladies. I think I'm showing it again. That one is the pink. Now, sorry, ladies, on the pink, you know, it's not like a vibrant pink or anything, but basically what it is a marl, and it is a pink colour interwoven into it with very much tones of grey. And then that's the navy that I have on myself. My son is laughing at me. They're always laughing at me. So that's that. Yeah, and that one I think, ladies, is really worth a go. Just something else which I'll try on was this lovely tunic top. He's laughing at me even more. It was this lovely tunic-y top stroke cape. Now, we had these in grey, ladies, and I'm really sorry, but I couldn't get them in grey. I've got it in the denim, they call it the denim blue. I think it's very like a baby blue. And I just wanted to show it. Now, it's not, ladies, it is not, its value is not its warmth. It is more something that you put on. It's more a dress almost, I think. But just to show it over that. And if you're going out, or you're working somewhere where you're kind of just getting in and out of the car and you want that little bit of coverage, you can put a scarf onto it. But that's just showing it on something, ladies. It's a very, very unusual type of garment. I think it's really, really nice. It's beautifully made. I'm not sure if it's cotton or linen, because they came in and went out the last time. Most of the products I know now very, very well, but these actually come in the last time and out so fast that they hardly hit, and I didn't, you know, I couldn't say I have 100% knowledge on it. But that's it, ladies, and I just wanted to show it. And again, lovely, lovely for the winter. It's a nice idea, and it's certainly very unusual, as is this little jacket here, ladies. So that's kind of something, those two things are a little bit more unusual from your day to day. So on price, ladies, I think that one was on at 32 the last time. I'm not 100% sure, ladies, on the this one. I know I bought them in, they were dearer than they should be, really. So I think roughly, ladies, we're talking about this one I think is 33, and we could be talking about 31, 32 for that. I try and pass on savings where I can if I get them when I buy them, but I don't always get them, and it's sometimes the more unusual pieces are just a little bit dearer because the seller is a little bit more careful themselves. So that's that one, ladies. I'll just put it on here. I'm going to do, ladies, again what I normally do. I'm going to go back to some of the slightly cheaper things just to remind you, and you have been buying them, ladies. I give them a little tweak because there's some of them here. This was a little pleated little top. I think on size we have it now fitting it from roughly about a 10 to a 20. If somebody's a 20, 22, 24, it's up to you if you want to try it. I don't say this on everything, so again, it's just if I'm saying it, it goes right out. And in fact, I'll just very quickly pop it on. There's a couple of those left. I think they were only €22, and it's a fabulous little top, really, in terms of you know, it needs very little care in terms of washing and what have you, and it's a very easy one to just try on, ladies, and kind of wear it and go, and then really for you know, you haven't got the care or attention to it, which is what we all want these days. We don't want things that we're having to iron. We know that there's levels of stuff that you do have to iron, but some things you can get away with it, or with some things you can get away with it. And so that, ladies, is a nice one. You can jazz it up with the scarf. The grey is lovely with pink, and that's just to give you some idea. Perhaps the area where it might be a little bit problematic on a slightly bigger person is the arm. There's a good bit there, but you can see, ladies, it just goes out, and that is really nice over, say, a pair of very skinny jeans. I'm wearing a pair of skinny trousers, or a pair of leggings, or in fact a pair of tights, and you have your boots. It doesn't have pockets or anything, that's it at the back, but it's really, really nice. Or a very long chain. That's a lovely buy, and at I think €22, again, it's not going to break the bank. Just to show you these ones, ladies, which we continue to have. We have the pink one on. They're on, ladies, at a tenner. They're the LMF range, and I think we said that they would probably just about come up to a size 20. You will be, you know, it's a stretchy fabric. It's not the longest fabric, but it's really nice. And that's a green one, and green is certainly one of this season's colours, as in the Kelly green, and absolutely the khaki is absolutely huge, beautiful colour. And that is one of the diamonds in it, which we still have. So there are some of them, ladies, and they're only €10 on site. So if you're buying something else, it's worth maybe throwing one of them into your cart. Our postage then again is €2. Moving on from that, ladies, I want to try on something that I absolutely love. How fabulous is this, ladies? I think it's absolutely beautiful at a number of levels. I think it's very Celtic looking. I think it's very ethnic looking. I'm just going to come a little bit closer. And this is it's got a beautiful kind of a multi-dotted fabric on it, and then it has a plain, this colour is khaki, which is, to be honest, I've called it khaki, but actually it's very much olive. But then when it comes to some garments, it's hard to tell the difference between the olive and the khaki. But anyway, it comes with the fleck. It's got the plain piece, and it's got a nice little necklace on it. We're describing it, ladies, as a tunic stroke dress. It's 30, I think it's 32 or 33 euros. So it is a little bit more expensive. We've described it on the site as being suitable for a size, we said anything from a 14 up to a 22 to a 24. On that, we just say be careful if you're at the 24 end of it. As in, you'll know yourself if you're what we call a bigger 24, it probably would be stretchy. If you're a smaller 24, it should probably be fine. In other words, if you're a 22 going to 24. I just want to show you the problem, ladies, sometimes with these dark colours is I'm not too sure how they actually show up on, you know. I just want to show you, ladies, with that you've got beautiful kind of figuring with your little piece here, your piece down there at the front, and going that way. That gives a lovely silhouette. It also is drawing attention to that. It reminds me a little bit of kind of the pixie, even though it's not that, you know, not so nice green. It's this lovely olive colour. And I just have to say, ladies, I think that's absolutely fabulous. Now, I'm trying them. I don't have loads of them. I will try and get some more colours if I can, if I see a little bit of movement on this. But genuinely, I think that's an absolutely beautiful colour. And it has to be said, olive is certainly one of the season's colours. There are loads of colours. I don't see this year as being, you know, of a year of particularly one colour. I think everything is in there, which is nice. And that's it with this, its little necklace. It feels very like wool, ladies. It's actually quite lightweight. Again, you'd need your two camis with this, but it's a fabulous piece. And that's just it, ladies, from the back. It just goes, you know, around at the back as you'd expect. But I think its feature is that. And if any of you ladies are wearing your nice boots just up to the leg or over here with tights or whatever, I think that's absolutely super. And I think it's something that you could see in one of the very expensive stores, to be honest with you, for double the price. And I have seen very similar. If we had a few candles now, ladies, and we could kind of have a lovely vibe with beautiful smells, it's very along those lines, ladies, of one of those beautiful products. I think you know where I'm going. But anyway, it's basically, we're just saying at 32, 33 euros, ladies, it's not actually expensive. And it's absolutely fabulous. And it's certainly one you're going to stand out in. I just adore it. Now, I suppose moving from that a little bit, ladies, I'm going to go to, I'll show you these first. Sorry, I tried to remove the plastic. I put the plastic on them all, ladies, when I finished doing this. These are actually very similar, ladies. I think they're on, I'm not sure, ladies, if they're on at about 28 euros, between 26 and 28. I'll start showing you the colours here. And these would be similar to things, I call them a flecky, but again, I think they can be fab when you're kind of in the depths of winter, ladies. And maybe for this, you might just have a plain scarf. This one is the bricky one. I think we've called it charcoal. You very much have a black, you know, box going through it. Then you've all the other colours. It's very much like a brick. It has two little pockets and it turns up, and just very, very simple at the back. And again, the beauty of these is also their simplicity. I'll put that over and then I'll show you the navy in it. So that one I think we've described as charcoal. It even looks a little bit like black and white. I found it hard to label that one. This one is the navy, or it could well be the black, ladies. I think I've perhaps missed out on one of the backgrounds. In other words, I didn't put the black in. This one, I think actually, ladies, looking at it, is the black background. If anyone's interested in them, later on I'll tweak it, because I think I just have navy on, charcoal and wine. Anyway, that's the black ground. Again, it's absolutely beautiful. I'll try one of these on in a second. What's beautiful is the lovely fleck from them. This is a lovely one, ladies. It's the mustard. And again, for anyone who wants a variation, on this season's colour, that's really, really nice, lovely high colour. For anyone that likes that, you could wear it with a plain scarf. Again, just a pair of plain black trousers, leggings, ladies. It doesn't have to be high end for that. You can just stick them into your ankle boots. But that looks absolutely fabulous. And there's another fabulous colour in it, ladies. Just when I tidy this one up, I don't know. And the other fabulous colour, ladies, in it is the wine, which I think is beautiful. In fact, it looks more like a black curry or some black currant, I think I'm trying to say. That's a lovely one, and there's even slightly almost a red hue out of it. But they're absolutely beautiful, and I think they're winter staples, very much like this one. They're at, I think I said 27 or 28. You've got your two pockets, and let's see what colour will we put on. Ladies, if anybody's tuning in, would you please let us know where you're coming from, what area you're from, if there's anything anybody wants to see, or if there's a question anybody would like to ask. I hope you're nice and warm, ladies, while you're watching. Maybe have a nice cup of tea. It's a bit early for suggesting a glass of wine, so I won't do that. I won't be encouraging you to partake in alcoholic beverages at this hour of the day. But yeah, well, I think we'll go with mustard, ladies. We'll hot it up a little bit because it definitely is getting a little bit cooler. And I'm sure you've all felt that, ladies. And I hope nobody was blown away. God help us in the breeze. That poor lady that was blown away in Galway. That was very, very sad. So on a serious note, I hope you're all keeping warm and safe. Anyway, now, sorry, I'm keeping my necklace, ladies. They don't come with the necklace. It would have been nice if they did. But that's it, ladies. And just to say, kind of on a very dark, dull winter day, I think they're absolutely beautiful. Really warm, comfy. They'll shape into whatever body shape you have. You have your little peaks, and in fact you have the nice little detail of, again, if you're going to wear black or something dark, it'll kind of go up, and you see that. We've loads of motorbikes going by, ladies, giving us black with lovely background. There's loads of them, but never mind. So that really is nice. And they're anything, ladies, again from a 14 up to 22, 24, they fit happily. We had them last year. I had one of these. The pattern, ladies, is very much the bricky kind of a pattern. Last year we had them in the same type of material. Again, they're very much wash, hang up and go. And when we had them last year, I had a navy one with flex, and I have to say, ladies, it wore really, really well. It's getting older with all my rubbing and stuff up and down, but certainly beautiful top. And I have to add, these are very much made like the other one that I was referring to, quality and places with lovely aromas and everything, and possibly the expensive end of it. But it's up to you. You can make what you will with these as outfits, and I think we've got a nice range of colour there, ladies, and something that would suit everyone. And again, as I say, you can go think about the high boots, ladies. You might think I'm, as an older lady, I've gone mad, but they actually look really nice. Just if you don't go, I think they make them where they just come up to, and I think they look nicer on the slightly older ladies. You younger girls can get away with going right the way up, and they look fab on you too. And I can't see anything wrong with those for younger ladies to wear. I think they're fabulous, they're bright, and the lovely thing about them, ladies, is you get a lovely glow off. You get a lovely glow off what you're wearing, and you look really, really well. Now we have another one, ladies, that I want to show you. I said we do it. This is the tunic. I think this one is on at 28, 29. We have it as a tunic dress. It's lovely, ladies. There's a nice little piece of material in it. It's really very striking. Lovely, lovely tunic dress. Again, would look lovely with your tights, your leggings, your boots. It'll cover all the areas, ladies, that you want to cover, and it has two lovely pockets. On those, ladies, we have them in a very dark, I think it was called a charcoal, which is not obviously, but it's almost a black. You've got a nice, it's a little feather design. You've got carrying the trend of the leopard, and for anyone who likes the leopard idea but likes it very downplayed, you've got this colour, which is the charcoal stroke black, if you want to say. That's them at the back. It really is a lovely fabric, and there really is a nice little bit of material in that, ladies. I'll show you the next colour. Another lovely colour, more as in more obvious, but very, very, very leopardy, is this one. It's the rust. Fabulous colour for anybody who's got a nice kind of rusty jacket or a black jacket. Really, really nice. And then this one, ladies, I'll try this one on. So ladies, if I could possibly ask you to like and share our Facebook page. We're a home-based business. It's orderliesclothing.com, Orderlies Clothing and Jewellery Facebook page. We're posting out nationwide for €2. I forgot to say, ladies, that you can also buy online, over the phone. For whatever reason, there are plenty of ladies who want to buy. They're not that gone about going just on the site. So all we ask you to do is, if you can possibly come to us and give us the name of all of our products have a lady's name. So if you can possibly give us the lady's name of the product, and then if you want to phone us up, and basically we can put your order through with your credit card over the phone. We now have that facility, which was great. Just to say that that's there. Because we're a home-based business, ladies, and I'm not always here, basically what you can do is, if you phone and leave your name and number, and also leave the name of the product that you're looking for, because that means when we come back to you, I find genuinely it's a very slow system. It's not exactly designed for speeding along. That would be probably much bigger kind of, for shops and everything. I don't find it necessarily all that speedy. So if you've left the details, we can have it up. If you have an account, we can have your name in. If you leave the details, at least we'll have the product up that we're not going through, because I find it quite slow. I have no problem about that. It's just for you ladies. I don't like you keeping holding on the phone. It seems very painful to me, but we'll get there with that anyway. Anyway, ladies, I just wanted to show you this. For height, just to say that I'm 5'4". Also, ladies, this is our prize. So for liking and sharing all these Clothing and Jewellery Facebook page, I keep forgetting. We're also on Instagram, and I'm going to have a look at going on YouTube, but I haven't done anything on that yet, ladies. So anyway, this is this one. It's a good size. So again, what I'd say is on your forefront, at the 14 end of it for anyone, you can see it on me, ladies. It's a little baggy, but I have to say, for me, it's a little baggy, but it's definitely not too baggy. It's perfectly comfortable, and I would wear it, and I'm sure I'll be putting one by for myself. That's it at the back, ladies. Then obviously if you go up through the sizes, it's fine for a 16, 18, 20, 22 and a 24, because when I do that, there's plenty of room in it. It's got a slight little bit of stretch to it. That's the material. And I have to say there's a little bit more, while it's very, very comfortable, it's soft and it's light, but there is a little bit more weight in that, ladies. So there's a nice little, you know, it is nicely made. You've got your 2 pockets. You can turn this up if you like that look. I personally do like that. If you don't, ladies, you can have it right down. That's me wearing it with a kind of an ethnic-y style chain. You can wear it with a bit of jewellery. And also, if you go for very tight or in leggings or tights with ankle boots or with your knee boots, what you're doing is you're forming this shape where it goes out here on everyone. That's a curve, and that is a very ethnic-y style. So for women who don't get that, and if you're a size 14, this isn't going to be for you. It's for ladies who like that curve, who like that silhouette, and like the idea, which I do, of the thing going out. It's just a special way that they do it. And then you've got your pockets. And then by wearing your very, very, if you're slimmer and if you wear your very, very skinny, tight jeans or whatever, leggings, that absolutely brings you in. And people are then aware of your shape, really, and your size, if that's what you want. And then if you're the slightly larger ladies, it works for you anyway, because it's a really nice size, it's a really nice pattern, and there's a beautiful piece of material in that. And I suppose looking at that, I'll go to dot over just here to the leggings, and just say that we have leggings, ladies, in this pattern, just as a pair of leggings that have come in. They're the latest pair in. We've got a good few pairs of them. They're on at €20, ladies. Again, I just say on the leggings, please be careful. We size them on the site, and a lot of them, I think now we're starting to say 10 up to 18. I'm saying, ladies, they will go bigger. It's really up to you. Basically, if you take that and you have a look at what I'm doing, it goes right out there, ladies. They would have, you know, some elastication in their tread. Nobody has told me of a pair that has split so far, and I've sold them across the board on sizes. So I'm saying they will certainly cover you up to an 18. To me, they're a little bit, these ones seem a little bit wider here on the leg, and that's going down. They're not hugely wide at the end bit, so it depends, ladies. Some women have health issues, and I know that their legs can swell out. You'd have to be a little bit careful, but then what I'm saying is they are quite wide. And as with anything that stretches, if you persevere, if you're buying these and you're larger, what I would suggest you do is you first of all get into them. If you want to, you can pull out your string. You pull them out like that firstly to start with, and maybe just put them on yourself for 20 minutes. And effectively what you've done is you've made your shape in them, and they should be absolutely fine. They seem to be coming in more without the pockets. Not really too sure why. I had a preference for the pockets, but there you are. Anyway, that's them, ladies, and you can see from that it's not a bad on a wide. If ladies who've got very big legs, they're not going to work. But if your legs are okay, and a lot of ladies are carrying their weight here on the tummy, on the chest or whatever, they should work really well. They're certainly worth giving a try, and I think they're a lovely colour for the season. Also, what will they go with? They go beautifully with white garments, grey, because you can see the grey in it, your mustard, which is lovely. We have our, just to see here, ladies, we have our tunic, which we said is one of the prizes. So next week, one person will win. We'll allow the person who wins to make the choice of whether they want this one or this one. So that the first prize will be whichever the person chooses. These are our tunics. They're very much our stable, and we're selling them at €27. They're fab. We had, I think, just some more mustard in, ladies, and some red have come in. I'm not going to put them on, ladies, till next week, but just to say they're there for anybody who'd be liking a red tunic. What else is it? Yeah, so one lady can choose the first, whichever is her preference, and then the next lady can have the tunic, and then there will, ladies, there's always 3 prizes, so there will be a top, and that will probably be a top more out for summer range. But what's nice of that is it could be one with nice cotton or a bit of linen. It won't be the dearest top that we have, ladies. It's probably one that we're selling now. It's not one that we've discounted, but it's probably one that we're selling for about 22, 24 euros. But just again, ladies, that is a lovely pattern. I have to say, the minute I saw this in the wholesalers, I was like, oh, I want them, I want them. And I phoned him up and I asked him to put them aside for me, and he actually got me some extra of these. And again, ladies, I'm actually going to try, we'll give it a whirl, because I have a few of them. I think they're absolutely beautiful. And again, I'm just saying, there's a nice little extra piece of material in them. I can feel it. They seem to me to be really nicely made. Just, I'll show you the inside actually in a minute. So it's sweatshirty, but there's a bit more to that. I would say it's sweatshirty with the touch of, I don't know what. If you have a look on the site, they are on the site, ladies. I can't remember what I called them. Anyway, and this is the lovely rust one, which would be more the typical. And actually, what's really nice about that, ladies, and again, it's not till I put it on, that you can see, I don't think that's garlish. Sometimes, what would I call it? Leopard, yeah. Sometimes leopardy stuff can look very kind of, you know, there's an element of it that can look a little kind of in your face, but I actually don't think that is at all, and I'm really surprised how nicely that goes with black. I think that's a fabulous colour too, and very much one of the season's colours, moving away a little bit from the mustard, but that's a fabulous one too. And we know the grey, and some people have already bought the grey already, so that gives you some idea. And very much, ladies, a dress too. We know it's a tunic stroke dress, but again, just to say, on a 5'4" lady, which is myself, it's going down to here. It actually has a slight curve, ladies. I have a bit of string hanging down there, but just to show you, that's it at the side. So you know, it's very much on a dressy style, and again, with a nice long chain and maybe a pair of boots, ankle boots, or you're coming up to the knee boots, could look really, really fab. So that's those, ladies. They're all really nice and warm and comfortable. Sorry, there's another touch of the snake and the animal print. Animal print is absolutely everywhere, ladies. You're not going to be able to get away from it this season. But then, as I say, there are variations on it. So if you only want to hint in it, you can do it in kind of damped down colours. If you love the idea of it, then you can completely go for it. Another one, ladies, here that we have is this snake skin, and I'll hang that one up now in a sec. It's a snake skin top, and I have put that up, ladies. I think we've said again, it's going up to from 14 up to 22/24. Yeah, that's it, with a little black top under. I think that's right, really nice, ladies. It's got bell sleeves. I honestly cannot remember, ladies, how much it is, but I think it's about 26 euros, just to show you. And that's kind of getting away from I've had the very kind of wintry style, warmy kind of, that's a nice one. And again, ladies, with just your black leggings or a pair of our the black plain joggers, if I could get them off the wholesaler. He's gone mad with the patterned ones, but they don't go with everything. So that's just it at the back, ladies. It's really, I suppose, what the thing about this is, it's just very much, its shape is really nice. Certainly it'll go nicer on the slightly larger ladies, and I think that's really nice. It's very much fashion statement at the moment. It's kind of, what sort of material? It's very hard to describe. It actually kind of feels soft. It feels a little bit, it feels like it's a satin, but there is no shine to it. So that will give you some idea of what it's like. It's kind of like some sort of I don't know. But that's it, ladies. Nice with a little bit of a cami there. And then just for anybody with shorter hair, that you can see, you've kind of got that slightly unusual, neck collar on it. But anyway, that one, ladies, will work right the way from 12-14 up to, a 22-24. You have your belt sleeves. I'm not 100% sure the price, but I'd say between about 24 and 26 euros. So anybody, ladies, if anybody wants to tell us where they're tuning in from. If you are, if not, ladies, and you come on later on, please just let us know where you're from. If there's anything that you'd like to see that we're not showing, you might just let us know. So it's Orla here from Orlabeez Clothing and Jewellery, Orlabeez Clothing and Jewellery, orlabeezclothing.com is our website. You can go on our website, you'll see the various things. We take all credit cards or whatever. Then if you're not happy with doing it that way and you want us to put it through for you, just basically phone through, give us the name of the product that you want. Our telephone number is 015167111, and then we post out nationwide for €2. People have asked me about coming in, and because I work, ladies, I'm a community support worker. I've studied social science, and I have a degree in social care, and that is actually what I do in the daytime. And the difficulty is that I'm not always here, and I would have found it quite difficult to manage the comings and goings of people, because I never know with the shifts. That's why sometimes, ladies, I put the lives up a little bit later. But anyway, just to say, that's the reason that I kind of struggle with having people in to try on stock, and this is partly why we decided to do it online. And we all know, ladies, with the amount, sadly, of businesses closing in the town, I think there's 2 that are either just on the brink or they have gone. I don't really think going into a shop is the way to go, plus I can kind of service the whole of Ireland from here, so to me it seems like a good idea. And doing these clothes is very much born out of a passion, in that I would have gone on holiday, seen these clothes, really liked them and thought I'd love to do something with them, and then it really just grew from there. We're going to do our best to keep working at it. It takes time, because you're going online, you don't have any other forum or medium really that's out there, and basically that's where we're at, and that's what we're doing. So if we could possibly ask you to like and share our Facebook page, or to recommend people our website, which is orlabeezclothing.com. We'll post out nationwide for €2. Just another thing on sizes, ladies, if I could just say to you, if you've never purchased from us before, ladies, on the 2 sides, I'd say be careful. If you're a smaller lady, be careful. We do have things for the smaller ladies. We've some of the sparkle tops and different bits and bobs. Absolutely, and when I say smaller, I mean smaller than me. I'm a 14. I believe our range will do women right the way up, but that's if you like the ethnic boho, that sort of a look, which is kind of a slightly hippie style. Just be careful if you're buying, ladies. Try 1 top and 1 pair of trousers. I would recommend that you don't go buying 6 items. While that's lovely to get an order in like that, you need to put the thought into what you're buying in terms of your sizes. And I find, ladies, if you buy a big stack of things, particularly if you haven't purchased from me before, some women are absolutely brilliant at it. I find it remarkable how good they are, and I normally find that on the range of tops that go 14 to 24, particularly kind of set tops, where those ladies really seem to know exactly. But it's the ladies that don't know. So say, ladies, you have something like a really big bust or something, and you try something, it's not a good idea to buy 6 items, because really you want to see how you're fitting on one. And you'd be better to come back to us and go, I bought XYZ, that fitted really well. Will this one that I'm going to buy now, will that work? And it just saves us all, from your perspective, returning the things into me, and from my perspective, sending them out to you. There is no problem, ladies, about returning if you don't like something or something doesn't fit. If you're smaller and we've got something as an outsized top, or an extra or plus size top, that means it is going to be bigger, ladies. But hopefully you'll see from the bits and bobs that I put on, I'm a size 14, and it varies. Sometimes I go up in weight and sometimes I go down. Probably start going up a little bit, unfortunately, with the winter. I find myself already, I had lost a little bit of weight, but I find myself starting to eat again, because you know, it's obviously it's comfort. We all know about walking and exercise, ladies, and we all do our best, but the whole thing is about loving the person you are at the moment. And for a lot of women, we kind of can get lost, and it's nice to come back and find that there are things for you We're not mutton dressed as lamb, but they're things for you with a little bit of attitude, as I was discussing with the very nice lady. She'll know who she is, that lady. Where was she from? It's funny, her location I cannot remember, but I remember the top that she bought because I was speaking to her on the phone. Anyway, ladies, this is another variation on the theme of the kind of the little scarf and the top. And this is a grey one with your little red. It's not as long, ladies, so it's not this kind of tunic-y effort that's trying to cover you over. In this case, it's just a nice little zippy one. It comes to there. That's it at the back. It doesn't have pockets, but I think it's really, really nice. They're on the side, and I have them, ladies, in the colour that I've on me, which is a grey. I also have them in a cream. We have them in denim. That's it, in denim. And we also, I have not got them on the site, but the cafe has come in and I have to put them on. I just got a few of them in with the other stuff that came in, ladies. So there's some nice ones. But they're really nice one, ladies, just to kind of throw on if you have to go somewhere or something. I don't think they're too expensive. I think they're about €26, but they're certainly a nice top. Another thing, ladies, and this won't take me long, is I just want to fly through our tunics. We've said already about our beautiful tunic top. It's in a cotton kind of a material. I wouldn't say, ladies, that it's the warmest tunic going. It's really comfortable. No, it does seem warm, but what I mean is it doesn't stand out as being, the other things seem to be knitted. So certainly for that, ladies, you'd want to be putting on maybe 2 camis or something. I'm a great one for that when the weather gets bad. And honest to God, the difference is fabulous because I don't like things up. I've got quite a big chest. And I'm a 36, so I don't like things that come up here. That's another reason that I like this. It kind of just goes down to there. They're coming with their chains, ladies. That's the denim. That's is the light grey, which was one of my absolute favourite colours in it, because I think that colour goes really well with this season's. I'm looking around for the leggings, but you see what I mean. Where are they? Can't find them anyway, ladies, but anyway, it goes really well with the leggings. That's the mustard, ever popular. I think I got some more mustard in this week, ladies. There were some ladies looking for the blue, and the navy, and I didn't have navy, so that's a new one certainly that we've got, which is the navy. The dark grey, which is lovely because again it goes with the leggings, which are very much this season we're finding in the animal-y colours or prints. The denim, which is always popular. The electric blue, which is a fab one and lovely, you can dress it up for going out. The pink, lovely, soft and muted. And we've done the denim, and that's it, ladies, on those. And I think I said that I have some red as well. They're on, ladies, for €27. They're a fabulous buy, and there's not, I've never had one of them, ladies, so far returned. They do very well on fit and everything else because they, you know, they expand out and go in with you. So they're a really good buy. Yeah, let's see what else we got. Yeah, I'll take a few of our little. These ladies are. This is the ever popular pocket tunic. It's got a little. It's not embroidered, ladies. It's just that they've embroidered with the material. It's a cheesecloth. It's fab. They're really a very nice fit on for people. That would be more one for dressing up for an evening out. And that one is another one that we had in new. It's got a little satin end, it's got a tie-dye effect, it's got a little bit of silver running through it. It's the lightest little knit, but it really is nice. I'll put that one on very briefly. I know I might have tried that on last week, ladies, but just to let people see, because if anybody new is coming to us, it's Orla here from orlabeesclothing.com, Orlabees Clothing and Jewellery Facebook page. We're a home-based online ladies clothing business, and we sell clothes for ladies of all shapes and sizes. And just something else, ladies, a bit of what do we call it, taffle talk, but just something for the sake of keeping talking really, is that some lady very cleverly said to me, "Oh, you're Orla Buys Clothing," and I said, "Sorry," and she said, "Your name?" And I said, "Sorry, what do you mean Orla Buys Clothing?" And she said, "Orla Buys Clothing." And I actually think that's a very clever way. So if you can't remember it, I struggle because we have this long Facebook name. But Orla Buys Clothing, which I didn't actually think, but she thought I'd picked a very clever name. She knows who she is. I was talking to her during the week, and she bought a lovely top, and I'm delighted to hear that it fit her. So that's that one, ladies. Again, another one. I think that's very... almost very French looking, even though it's Italian, but Italian style anyway. We've got our two little flickies here on the side. You've got your satin. I think this one is 27, 28. They're priced in around that, ladies. You've got your nice piece on the back, and again, that would carry you for something elegant going out. It's quite light. I don't think there's loads of warm in it, but it is nicely knitted. And what I'm saying is that's a finer piece and maybe more an evening piece. Of course, you could wear it in the daytime, but just to say, if you had something nice coming along during the winter time and you just want to be warm, but you want to wear something that's a little bit nice and unusual, I think that's one certainly worth giving a try. These always, ladies, I'm hoping that there'll be some other kind of what I call an evening style top, but those tunics, actually I put it on. Sadly, I'm coming to the end of those. I know the wholesaler had on them sold out. I found, ladies, those particular tops there, that they were a fabulous top. And again, I can't, in very much on size, and by size I mean there are tops where the one size effort works particularly well, and if I had to pick any, it's these. It's the pocket tops, not so much the larger pocket top that I had. This one fits and absolutely does do up to a size 24. The amount of people that have bought these is phenomenal. They came in all different colours. This one is the pink or the nude. I think it's very, very elegant. On a slightly smaller lady, what you've got is it kind of goes in there, and you again see this kind of effect on the end, which is, I think it gives a lovely look. You've got your little split there, and that's the back part. Again, would be lovely with a nice long chain. We've had these. I'm not sure, ladies, what we've got left of them. I'm hoping that they come up with them again for another season. It's not necessarily a winter product. I'm not even saying that. It's just they were absolutely a fabulous make. Beautiful for going out in the evening time. And the beauty of these is that I think they've suited absolutely every lady. I don't think I've had one of those returned, ladies. Nor the other version, which is very similar to these, where we have the little sequined pockets in it. We have the bigger version of the sequined pocket, which is absolutely beautiful. Be careful, ladies, when you're buying that. I think that is probably more suited to slightly taller ladies. I'm 5'4", so maybe a lady 5'7", 5'8", that can carry that, because there's a lot of material in them. They're absolutely fabulously made, but I don't necessarily think they're suited to the smaller ladies. But just to say, again, I'm showing this on fit more than I'm necessarily trying to push it. What I'm saying is that you'll see these come in again, and even if it's not now and they don't come in till the springtime, certainly I'll be buying them. They're a fabulous shape. They're an absolutely beautiful top, and again in different colours. We were selling them at €28, and I have to say I think they're worth every penny of it. They're a beautiful top and are great for multi-sizing. But yeah, that's those. Another top, ladies, which I think is a beautiful top, which is, let me see, these lovely ones here. And again, the beauty of this top is they go very well with the seasonal colours. And this is the one that we had, which we said was slightly shiny material. It was almost like a suede, only in how it feels rather than in effect. It's a very understated top, ladies, but it really is nice. I don't think it'll break the bank. I think it's on at about €26. And particularly if you're going something like you're wearing a pair of, say, the leggings that are a lot louder, and you go for one of these tops, ladies, they give a nice little bit of sparkle. And if I could, I'll try and find the leggings, ladies. How can you lose a pair of leggings? But I seem to have. They go well with the leggings. Where are they? I can't find them. Don't know what I did with them. Anyway, ladies, they go well, and I'll just show you. It wasn't these. I got only a couple of these back in. These were so popular. They were the leggings that we started off with. They're absolutely fabulous. What's beautiful about these, ladies, is I have a mustard top, and I picked out the little piece of mustard, and you wouldn't think it, but they go absolutely fabulous with mustard. Anyway, these weren't the ones that I wanted to say go particularly well with this, but again, if I just show with this top, for a nice kind of winter variation, getting away from a lot, that'll sparkle nicely in the evening time. It almost looks like a satin, and it's not an expensive top. That's the trousers. We have the other trousers which I can't find, but I just want to show you them. These ones, I think they're on 26, 27. A lovely top, more probably an evening top, but a very plain evening top, and plain is really nice, and some people absolutely love it. That's them, ladies, in the olive. Again, big season colour this year. Beautiful colour, actually. The pink, the pale pink. The denim, and it doesn't go up, ladies. It looks as if it goes up high to the neck. I can't stand anything like that. So it actually doesn't. It's, you know, they sit nicely down, and for anybody that's busty, that's the olive again. And that's the kind of the mocha-y cafe colour, but they're lovely, and they're a lovely top. They kind of cover the points all that you want them to, and as I said, if you have a nice pair of leggings on, ladies, with them, it kind of brings up the plainest part of them. Some of these ladies I know we've shown, but just for any new ladies that are looking in, it's worth having a little look. This was I know, I think it says forget me not, but to me it's actually like a pansy. They're a lovely top. That's one in white. They go up to a 26, 14, 16, I'd say. 16 actually, probably, ladies, because they're a little bit bigger, up to a 24, 26. There is that bit extra space in them. I am going to throw one on in a minute so that people can see that there is, you know, again, ladies, white. There's nothing nicer than white in winter. I think it looks absolutely fabulous, either on your top half or your bottom half. I love the white skinny jeans. That's the blue one, ladies, or the denim, I think it's called. This one is a lovely kind of a chocolatey fudge colour. I think we called it a fudge, and that's a pink, and I think I might put on the pink just to show you what they're like. So ladies, it's Orla here from orlabiesclothing.com, and that's spelled ORLABYSCLOTHING.com. It's Orlabees Clothing and Jewellery Facebook page. If anybody wants to ask me anything, ladies, please message me. Generally, if you're not sure about a purchase, don't just make the purchase. Wait, ask. It might take you a little bit longer. Ladies ask me about how fast the post comes out. I find during the week the post is very fast, and we've got a very good turnaround, and I've posted things out to people and genuinely they've arrived the next day. I find at the weekend it goes askew a little bit because we don't always get out on the Saturday, which again, and a lot of the time people wouldn't have, you know, they wouldn't have bought the item before whatever time anyway. But so then you've got the gap, and often it doesn't go, it goes into the Monday post. And what are you telling me there, Ty?
The prizes.
I did. You see, I didn't do prizes. Yep. I did the prizes, and I have to send them out. And that's another thing, ladies. I'm always about a week behind sending the prizes out. I do apologise that I didn't do prize on the video, but to be honest, there was the video was split, and it seemed ridiculous. It wasn't just, it's because it was split, ladies, it kind of ruined it. It didn't have a bit of fizz, it didn't go out, and even in terms of kind of boosting it and sending it out later, ladies, it didn't. So I just gave up on it, really, because I just would have been giving prizes to the people who liked, as in 1, 2, 3, and while that would have been lovely, it is costly to give them out. Your advertising on Facebook and all of that's costly, and I genuinely couldn't afford it. So this week we will have our proper prizes. Our prize is this tunic or this tunic, whichever the person wants to pick, whichever is their preference. There's a slight price difference, like this one is slightly dearer, I think, ladies, that one is 29. Anyway, the person who gets first prize can pick the other lot of prizes, which is the 3 ladies from last week. There was one lady living in Arklow, and I've called those names out. I haven't posted them out yet, ladies, but I'm always slow with posting them out. It's normally a week after you win the prize, but I do post them. And this, ladies, was just the pansy one I just want to show you, or the forget-me-not in the pink. It's got, turn up here, you can see that on me is good biggish size. So really, I think you're talking certainly size 16 to 18 for someone, but there's plenty of space in it for anybody who is larger, ladies, and for anyone who likes the boho look in it anyway. You've got it there. I need to do a little bit of trimming on the side on that. But that's that. Again, ladies, it's just to give you an idea. It's a beautiful print, and it's a really nice fabric. It's almost there isn't a sheen, but it's hard to explain, but it's just a nice fabric, lovely fabric. I'm just going to go through here, ladies, because I want to make sure that I showed you the things I said I would. There was something else here which was just, it was something on Star Top. Yeah, I wanted to show. I had showed the I showed the Star Top in the rust, and I wanted to put on the starched top just in the khaki. And then we'll probably finish up, ladies. And again, apologies on last week's video, but it wasn't our fault. It's just the internet, and it's just the nature of being live. All the other stuff is on the website, ladies. If there's anything that you want to ask me, please feel free to ask. If I could possibly ask you to like, share our Facebook page, to tag a friend maybe if you can. And also, ladies, if I've invited you to like the page, because there are some people that have liked the videos and everything else, and they are following us, because I can see they are, because they're constantly liking, but they haven't actually liked our page. If I could just ask you to do that. And if there's anybody, ladies, that you think might be interested in the videos or our clothing or whatever, I know, ladies, sometimes you sit down and have a cup of tea afterwards. I know I go on, so it's just, that's me showing the products. It's not about a quick sale. Genuinely, ladies, I'd rather that people are happy with what they've got, that they come back to me. I'm not interested in a quick sale, and that's why I say, even ladies, about, you know, take your time, pick the item out. Then if you're still not sure and you've got a little bit of a query, if you come through to me with your height, where maybe if you've got a problem area or not, then it, you know, it can help me to help you, and then it kind of cuts down on things coming out and back. Just, ladies, on the sequins, I forgot to say to you the fun of it. We have it goes this way, and you've got your black non-shiny sequin top, and this way you have it nicely. And this one, ladies, that is the khaki. And again, I said I'll put these on, ladies, at €25. They're not going to break the bank. I think they're a fabulous buy, and I guarantee you, ladies, that they will. You'll have something where you think, oh, I need to go, I want to look half decent, but I haven't all day to spend on it, getting ready. What am I going to wear? I don't want to feel cold, I want to feel warm. Stick one of these on, a couple of camis, and it'll take you from whatever, one part of the day through to the other. It's comfortable, you don't have to feel like a trussed up chicken. It's warm, it's nice, and particularly in the depths of the winter, these sparkle tops really do carry through. And again, you can wear a pair of tights if you want to. I'm 5'4", it goes up a little bit there. It's a nice little curve on it. I think that's called an A-line, ladies. Maybe somebody might be able to tell me who's a little bit better versed at those things than me. But it's a lovely material. It's a kind of almost like a jersey. It's a little bit flecky. This one is the khaki, which again, or the olive, which is a beautiful season colour. Lovely with the black, beautiful with white. And ladies, I think that's it. So again, ladies, if I could just say thank you to everybody. Don't forget us, recommend us to friends if you can, and thanks to everybody who's liked and shared. So next week's, ladies, we're back on track. At least we got right the way through without being broken up and all sorts of things. We've had a few motorbikes outside. We had a few noises in the background. I think my husband's doing the shopping. But anyway, that's everything for today, and thanks a million, and thanks to my son for doing the posting. We could hear him listening to his music, I think, at one point. People have commented. He doesn't want me to comment to him, he gets highly embarrassed. But anyway, thanks Ty for doing that. I wasn't supposed to have mentioned his name, but I did there. Huh? Alright, thanks a million, take care everybody, and hopefully see you next week, and hope everyone stays safe. Bye!